welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing something a little bit different than my last videos. This video is actually going to be a get ready with me. So a little bit about me is my birthday is in January. It's actually January 25th. By the time you see this video, it will already be past my birthday, but this is a get ready with me. We are going out tonight to celebrate my birthday with my friends and my family. We're just going to have like a quick dinner, and so I wanted to show you guys a day in my life, I guess, or a get ready with me, and probably do like a day in my life separately. So on the weekends, even though I work a Monday through Friday job, and I work like 8 hours a day, and I work from home. So me working from home, it's a little bit different than going in an office. I don't have to get ready. I can be in my pajamas, and it's kind of nice. But something about me is I actually really like doing my makeup and fixing my hair and getting all either dressed up or like a little bit cute to kind of just go out and do my stuff. And I like doing it for me. It makes me feel good. So this is going to be my get ready with me for my birthday dinner. And at this moment, it is 10 o'clock in the morning, which dinner is not until 8. But I've got to go get my nails done. They are severely overgrown, so I want to go ahead and get that because I know how long it takes for that process, and I want to make sure I have enough time. So while I get ready, I'm going to be answering some questions. That way you can get to know a little bit more about me and what my channel is about, and while I'm doing my makeup. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my glasses off. I currently can't see that well because my glasses I am like blind without. And I'm just going to get rid of like all the eye stuff. Make sure I don't have any eye stuff on me. And then I'm actually going to go in with my e.l.f. primer. I really love this one because it helps with like the especially in the eye area, because I actually don't do foundation, and I don't do bronzer. I do eyes only. I do my brows a little bit, and I do like highlighter, but I don't do blush because I have rosacea, so like I have natural blush. And then I also don't do foundation because it doesn't really work on me. Like all the foundations I've ever tried just does not work, so I don't really even try using it anymore. I have foundations that I use, but for me it's just I don't really use them that often unless I'm in a show production, and then I will because it helps not make your face look like you're sick. But other than that, I just do my eyes. So the first thing I'm actually going to do, other than my primer, I'm actually going to, I shave my eyebrows to make sure I don't have unibrows. I don't like getting wax done, and I don't like tweezing them. I feel like this is honestly the best method I like. It doesn't hurt. It's easy. It's simple. I do it before I do my makeup, and they're good for like a week until I do my makeup again. So that's what I'm going to do first. So I'm just going to go in and worry about the unibrow area first. Make sure I don't have a unibrow. And this is something I've just started doing like recently because I realized how bad I let my eyebrows get wild, and they needed some control. They were not looking like sisters or twins or whatever it's supposed to be. They were looking like they were together. Like, I am a girl who does not like my eyebrows to be conjoined anymore. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to answer the first question. What is my favorite color? So, whenever I get asked this, it's kind of confusing. So my favorite color at this moment has been teal. But my favorite colors are teal, purple, and yellow. I love that combination. I love purple for the mystery. I love yellow for the, like, the joy and the brightness it brings. Like, it's more of an upbeat color, I think. And then blue is a calming. So I have a mixture of happy, calm, and mysterious in a way. And like yellow is like my third favorite color. It used to be my favorite color when I was little, but it is my absolute, like, has always been one of my favorite colors. But my absolute favorite color would either be purple or teal. I honestly can't choose. Like, I will try to find something in purple and teal. Like, if you've seen, when this comes out, it'd be next week's video. In the background, I have purple and blue lights. You can kind of see the purple in the background, but I have Christmas lights in the back. And, I always try to get everything in purple or blue. Or teal. It's a form of blue, but I always try to get those colors because those are my favorite colors. Yellow, like, I'll try to get, but it's not like something I fight to get. Like, if I can find something in purple or teal, I will get something in purple and teal. But if they have it in yellow, it just depends. It's kind of like a filter color in a way. Like, if there's not a blue and purple, if there's a purple and yellow or blue and yellow, that's kind of what I mean, is I'll go with that. But, let's see. So those are my favorite colors. Who do I admire most? Who do I admire most? I gotta think about this question. In a sense of, like, who do I admire in my life? Honestly, I'm very close with my mom, and recently I've been getting close with my dad. My family's gone through a lot of, like, hardships and, like, stuff that even I couldn't explain. But I'm really close to my mom because my mom is a lot like me. We're very much alike. I mean, we almost look identical in a way. Like, I look like a spitting image of her. And the thing with that is like, me and my mom are very close. And my mom has gotten me through a lot. And she's always been there for me. But I would also say, like, I also admire my friends, too. Like, my best friend, Haley. She's always been there for me. And, I mean, we could go months and months and months without talking. And it's like we never stop talking once we start talking back again. And I love her to death. And I love how real she'll be with me. And she will call me out on my crap. She will be like, you know, you're in the wrong. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have done that. And she'll basically call me out. And that's really good to have in a friend. Because I don't want to be surrounded by yes men or yes friends in a way. I want to be surrounded by someone who's like, yeah, you were in the wrong. But that person was in the wrong on this too. Like, my friend Haley has really, like, helped me through a lot of stuff. So I think the people I would say I admire the most is either, number one would be my mom, and number two would be my best friend Haley. Those are the two I admire the most. I admire their independency, their confidence, they're very just well-rounded people that I love being around. And, you know, when I'm crying or when there's something exciting or something that's happening in my life, those are typically the two people I want to tell the most. There used to be another person in my life, but it's not that person anymore. But those are, like, my two most go-to people and they've really been there for me a lot, especially recently with the past year. The past year has been super hard for me, and I went through a lot of things, and they just really were there for me. And I love how, like, my mom will always take my side. If I really want to, if I really want to, like, oh, I just want to hear that I'm right, I'll probably go to my mom, because she has a biased standpoint. But if I want to be called out on my crap, or, like, honestly be told that I'm in the wrong, I go to my friend Haley, and she'll be like, yeah, you're wrong, and you shouldn't have done that, or you shouldn't have said that. And I try to, like, always be like, okay, what would my mom do, and what would Haley do, or what would my dad do? And they would always be like, I would always be like, okay, Haley would do this, but that might get me in trouble. I'm kidding. I'm absolutely kidding. She's probably watching this video like, really, really, Anna? But no, I'd be like, what would Haley do? She'd probably try to talk me down, be like, you don't need to be so dramatic, or you don't need to be so, like, crazy about it. It's gonna be okay. But if it's road rage, she 100% agrees with me. But those are pretty much the people I admire the most. And let me continue this while I answer the next question. Which the next question kind of goes off of the last question. It's, who is your best friend? I would probably say, I've got a lot of best friends. One of my best friends, of course, is the one I just mentioned, Haley. Haley and me have known each other since, like, the first grade, I want to say. I think that's, yeah, because technically she's a year older than me, but I think, like, she didn't go to pre-K or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but we've been friends for a long time, and we don't really have fights, because we're grown adults. Like, we never really got into fights, like me and some other friends have, but we have gotten in some arguments and, some things, but we're also adults, and we realize that, like, we can talk about it and be adults and honestly just see the other person's point of view, and that's what I love. Another one of my best friends is Kreslin. Kreslin is a very sweet Christian girl, but she also has, like, a fun side, which I can't talk about that. Jaden is another one of my best friends. Jaden, what can I say about Jaden? She's probably watching this video too, like, really, Anna? Jaden and me have had some hard, like, past. Like, we've had a lot of fights before, but we've really kind of rekindled our friendship recently. Like, we understand that we're both adults now, and we're at a high school, and we don't have to deal with that high school drama. And, like, me personally, I hate drama. I can't stand drama. Like, I will watch drama shows, I will watch YouTuber dramas, but me involved in one, I'm good. I will watch it from afar, but I will not be a part of it. I am fine with that. And, we went through a lot in high school, and, yeah, we had fights, but the thing with that is she was going through some things, and, I didn't agree with some things that she was doing, and I called her out on it, and, we just didn't agree on it. But, as we got older and we talked about it, we realized that, like, yeah, those were some petty years. High school is petty years in a way, because everything that happens in high school does not happen really out in the real world unless you, like, work in a job that is like high school in a way. So honestly, like, we realized that, like, after all those years, you know, we could let things go. And it really took me a while to, like, really own up and be like, hey, you don't need to be doing this. Or, hey, I love you, but I don't agree with this, and this that you're doing, and I think you need to change it. And it was really on my part, too. Like, I had to come to terms with, I have to be honest with her, even though it's going to hurt her. And so, like, even though we got through that, we've kind of rekindled our friendship, and it's been a lot better. A lot in the past year or so. We've gotten kind of close. And then another one of my best friends, like I said, I have a lot of best friends. My other best friend is Michael. Michael and me have been friends since, like, pre-K. And he is, like, one of my best guy friends. And something that really, like, sticks out with me and Michael is we're those friends that, like, are so much alike that we butt heads a lot, in a way. And it's kind of funny because we're so alike that we just kind of tick each other off sometimes. And it's because we hate when other people do the exact same thing that we do. So that's kind of why me and him butt heads a lot. But we're also, like, really good friends, too. So, like, we get through it. And it's kind of... We went on a trip recently, me and him. We went to Disney. And me and him kind of butt heads a lot. Because we both are very, like, strong-headed. And we always like to be right. But the thing is, like, we also, like, don't want to admit we're wrong. So we butt heads a lot when it comes to that. And he probably knows exactly what I'm talking about. But, we butt heads a lot just because, like, either we want to be right or we are trying that, or we're trying to tell the other not to, like, to not do something or be careful about something because we care about each other and we don't want the other to get hurt or get upset or, you know, not enjoy something. So that's also why we butt heads, because we're really good friends and we don't want the other one to get hurt. He is like, and he's younger than me, so he's like my younger brother, and I'm like the mother friend of the group. Like, I have this, like, maternal need to protect my friends. And even though, like, the oldest one of our friend group is Haley, my maternal need is, like, I always have to protect my friends. And I will tell my friends, you know, the truth, even if it hurts them, because I don't want them to get hurt and I love them. And if I think they're doing something wrong that they wouldn't want themselves to do in the future, or, like, they would realize that they was wrong in, I would tell them. And so, like, with Michael, he's like a younger brother to me, and I don't want him to get hurt. So I'm like, or I don't want him to, like, not enjoy something or anything like that. So I have, like, this mother, maternal, big sister, like, need to just be like, no, we need to go do this because we have this time frame and we need to do this in this time. And, like, I'm very organized too. Like, I hate this organization. I hate it. And so, like, I'll be like, no, we need to do this, this, and this in this time frame because we only have this amount of time. So we need to do this, this, and this, and then we can go do this, this, and this. So honestly, it's just because, you know, we care about each other and we don't want the other one getting hurt. But we also have a lot of similarities. And a lot of those similarities is what we spend most of our time talking about, which is, like, either Pop Funkos or video games. Well, like, Nintendo games. But, or band, because we were in marching band together. And pretty much like music or Disney or Marvel. Things that we have in common is what we mostly talk about. Or like my guy troubles. I always go to him. Like, I go to him or Haley for my guy troubles because I feel like Haley will give it to me straight. Michael will give me a guy's perspective, which I always need, I feel like, with guys today. But that's typically what I do with that situation. But I have 2 other best friends, and that is Alex and Jonathan, and they are dating. Alex, now, I 100% understand people's point of view, but I support them 100%, even though I'm Christian. My best friend Alex and Jonathan are dating. Alex is older than me, and even though he's older than me, he seems younger in a sense. Like, he has this, like, what's the word I'm looking for? He has this, like, childlike wonder where he was just so carefree is the word I'm looking for, I guess. Honestly, I love hanging out with him because he's just so fun to be around in a way, because he's also like go with the flow. He's like, oh, I'll text him out of the blue and be like, hey, are you working? And if he says no, I'm like, do you want to go on an adventure? And 9 times out of 10 he'll be like, yeah, unless he's like either working or he's already did something or has plans, and I 100% understand that. And Jonathan is new to my friend group as well. Jonathan is my, like, theater friend. Like, he is my go-to for everything theater. I'll be like, did you see this theater review? Or did you see this? Or have you heard about this in the theater world? Or have you heard about this in the film world? Like, he texted me this week about the new live-action Avatar. And we were talking about how the new Sokka faked his nationality for Native American. And we were talking about that. And I was just, like, so enthralled with the conversation. Because I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that. But, like, I really enjoy, you know, talking to him about theater. And he's, like, my go-to for theater. And I really enjoy talking to him about that stuff because I have someone to talk to and can just kind of be myself with, who understands me and understands, like, my fascination. And then, you know, Alex and Jonathan are also, like, my best friends to play with Magic Laws. I haven't played it in a while, though, for personal reasons. But I need to get back into playing it, honestly, because I miss it. It is fun, and I do enjoy it. I just gotta find a different place to go for personal reasons. But honestly, it's a fun game to play, and they're really fun, and they challenge me, and so that's what I love about them. I think that's pretty much everybody. I gotta think about it. Yeah. Anyways, so the next question is, what is my funnest habit? I don't know if it's a habit or a hobby. I'm trying to think about it. Funnest habit. I'm really trying to think about this, y'all. Funnest habit. funnest habit, I would probably say, I'm really trying to think about this. I don't know what my funnest habit would be. Like, I love like collecting pop figurines, if that counts. I love getting books and reading books. That's something I love to do. I'm trying to think about this, y'all. It's a hard question. I would probably say my funnest habit is collecting pop figurines. I guess. I don't know. That would be considered a hobby, though. I'm not for sure. Next question. What do I dislike / hate? Something I hate is gaslighting. I've had it done to me so many times, and it's something I can't stand. Something I dislike is cheaters. I've had to deal with that in my lifetime. I hate dishonesty. And I hate when someone thinks they can't tell me something. Like, I hate when people think that they can't tell me something just because they're scared of how I'll react. And, like, I talked to my best friend Haley about this recently because, like, she had told me that back in high school she was afraid of telling me things because I was very sensitive in high school. Like, I just recently, like, got a thicker, like, skin. And, you know, she recently just told me, like, I was afraid of telling you that. And I was like, I hate that you felt like you couldn't tell me things. And, you know, I had to, like, wind up telling her, like, you know, you could tell me anything. Even though I might not like it, I need to hear it sometimes. And, you know, she understood that. So that was like another thing I don't really like is when people feel like they can't tell me something. I really don't like when people think they can't tell me something. Okay, so I'm done with the eyebrows. Now I'm going to go into the primer. That took me a while. Sorry, y'all. But something I also don't like is, like, dishonesty, because I don't like being lied to. I mean, if you're gonna tell me something, just tell me from the get-go. Don't lie about it. And, you know, just be honest with me, because 9 times out of 10, I'm a very understanding person. I'll be understanding, like, if you don't want to do something, tell me you don't want to do it. If you don't want to, you know, like how I tell my friends, if you guys don't want to hang out, you know, be honest with me. Tell me you don't feel like it. Tell me that you just want to stay home and you want to cuddle, you know, with your significant other. You know, be honest with me. Like, I'm 100% an understanding person. Like, I get it. People don't feel like going out, or they don't have the funds. You know, I always try to make it to where my friends can have fun. You know, if I could pay for them, I'll try to pay for them. And the thing is that is, like, if I know 9 times out of 10 that I can take care of it for them, I will. And I don't want my friends to be excluded because, like, they either can't afford it at the moment, or because of any other reason other than, like, they don't want to go out. And so, you know, I just want people to be honest with me and, you know, tell me how it is. Like, hey, I don't feel like going out. Is that cool? And I'll be like, yeah, absolutely. I 100% understand that. You know, there's days when I don't want to go out and I just want to stay home and watch TV, or sometimes I just want to stay home and, like, catch up on some Netflix series. And, you know, you have to just be honest with people, because 9 times out of 10, they will understand, unless they're just, like, not understanding people, or they're terrible. Like, 9 times out of 10, people will be understanding. They may not like that answer, but, I mean, they'll understand that, you know, you don't have to go out if you don't want to. And, you know, people have jobs and bills and stuff, like, if you're adult, you know, wise. But I like to tell people, like, it's understanding that if you can't go anywhere, you know, I 100% understand that, and I'm not going to be mad. And I'm 9 times 10 not mad at all. It's only like when they lie to me and I know they're lying to me is when I get mad. But that answer is kind of like that. Oh, another thing, I hate broccoli. I can't eat broccoli. I hate broccoli. Let's see. What famous person would I like to have dinner with, and what would I talk about? Let me think about this one. While we're waiting, the first shade I'm gonna do is this middle brown one. It's called Wyoming. It's out of the Jeffree Star Ranch palette. I love Jeffree Star. Oh my god, like, his product is amazing. I like how it doesn't break me out. I'm gonna start with the other eye first. So I like starting with this eye because this eye is my, like, weak point, and this one always turns out better. So I try to start this one out so I can adjust to this one. Someone famous I would have dinner with. I'd probably have dinner with, any famous person? Alive or, okay. So, someone famous I would have dinner with that's alive would be Harry Styles. I love Harry Styles. I'm a huge One Direction fan. I want them to come back. They need to come back. I need them back in my life as a full band, not as soloist. Like, I love what they're doing, you know, themselves, but I need them back in my life. And then, what would we talk about? We would talk about music. Honestly, like, I would just, like, ask them a bunch of questions, like, oh my god, like, you're amazing, and, you know, I love your music, and you're just, like, a carefree person. Like, what tips would you have for someone who wants to, like, start on music like I do? And so basically, I would just talk about that and, like, have him help me, like, guide myself. Someone I would have dinner with that's not alive anymore, that's famous, would be Robin Williams. I love Robin Williams. I absolutely adore him. He is one of my favorite, like, all-time actors. And I really look up to him because he's just such a, like, even though he went through so much, he brought joy to so many people. And I just love, like, the legacy he left. And I'm going to go in with concealer, and I'm going to put it on my lid, starting from the water, like the corner of my eye, and I'm going to bring it out. But I love Robin Williams, and he's just someone I look up to a lot. Even though he went through a lot, he brought joy to so many people, and he did it all with a smile. And, like, even though he, like, went through hard times, and he fought through, like, depression and everything, I really look up to him because, like, even though I fought the depression, and I fought through stuff like that, I still want to, like, do good for the world. And I think that's just something that I look up to him about. And the next color I'm going to go in is this gold one called CEO in his Blood Money palette. But that's just something, like, that's just someone I look up to because he was so funny and he was such a good actor. And even though, like, he voiced a lot of my favorite childhood movies, like, he was in Miss Doubtfire, he was Genie from Aladdin, he was in Jumanji, the original, and he was in Night at the Museum, and he was just Like, honestly, he played my favorite president too, which was Teddy Roosevelt. That was my favorite president. And so, like, the fact that he played my favorite president just made me love him even more. And he's just such a good actor, and he was just such a good person. And I look up to him a lot as, like, a theater and, like, actress, you know. I just love, like, what he stands for. I'm going in with the Wyoming, the brown shade, and I'm just blending out the brown and the gold. But that's who I would love to have dinner with, famous-wise. And, you know, that's what, if I would talk to Robin Williams, I would just ask him, like, questions about himself and, like, would he, like, change anything of his life? What he would do different, maybe? And see what he would say. Just to have, like, a moment to talk with him would be, like, fantastic. Let's see. What is my favorite smell? That's a weird question. What is my favorite smell? I love the smell of a campfire. Growing up, my dad would always take us, like, during the summer or for spring break or winter break. We would always go camping at least once or twice a year. And I love, like, being around a campfire. I love, like, singing songs and roasting marshmallows and just having all that fun. And I love the smell of a campfire because it brings me memories of those times when we were around the campfire. And I have, like, a lot of fun memories with my friends. So, like, that's something that I enjoy is, like, a campfire smell. I really like the smell of a fresh cut lawn, too. Like, I live in the South, and here in the South, like, summers are hot, but the best thing I love to do is going outside in the heat and just smelling, like, the air, especially, like, when someone cuts their grass. Like, I don't know why. It's just something I like to do. I guess that'd be a weird habit. Something that I like to do is I like just going out during the summer and, like, especially when someone's cut their grass, and just, like, smell the fresh cut grass and just be around all that. I guess it's a southern thing. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a me thing. But I love that smell, and that smell is, like, fantastic. I really like the smell of, like, strawberries. Like, my favorite candles right now, like, the favorite candles I have right now are from Bath and Body Works, and it's the, it's strawberry pound cake and the, cinnamon roll swirl. I really like those smells right now. I have my cinnamon swirl going right now, and it's just, like, one of my favorite smells. And then, I mean, those are pretty much just the smells I like. I love the smell of, growing up, my dad would always make breakfast on Sunday mornings, and I love the smell of either Spam or bologna being fried. Like, the sound and the smell of my dad making breakfast on Sunday mornings is something I will always remember and always cherish. So I love my dad, and, like, I love reminiscing in that. And then, don't laugh, because I'm going to have to, like, pull my eye. Next I'm going to go in with my eyeliner. I'm just going to put it on the top lid and for right now. And I'll put it on my bottom lid in a minute. What is my favorite song? My favorite song at this moment, one of them is, oh god, I've got to remember her name. Hold on. I've got it stuck in my head actually. I'm really like digging the I'm really obsessed with the Encanto soundtrack right now. That's like what I'm obsessed with. And Kinsey, Better on Me, that's a good song too. I really love that song right now. Those songs are really good, and I highly recommend them. The Encanto songs are like really good, and like I don't know why they hit me so. Maybe it's because Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote the songs, and I love Hamilton, and so like they just have the same feel. But they're really good soundtracks. Like, those are my favorite songs right now. My favorite song from the Encanto series would be The Family Madrigal, or We Don't Talk About Bruno. Those are my favorite ones right now. Or what else can we do? Those are really good. Let's see. Next question. What do I like to do when I'm bored? Something I like to do when I'm bored is either watch YouTube videos, or I will read a book. I have like a ton of books I haven't had the chance to read yet, but there's a ton that I have read. And right now I am reading a book series about like it's like a twisted tale on like the Disney stories, and I really enjoy reading those. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these smaller brushes, I'm going to dip into Wyoming and CO, and I'm going to put them underneath my eye. Those are some of the things that I really enjoy right now, is like reading or watching YouTube videos. I've been wanting to get back into gaming on my PC. I just haven't found any games that like I want to play at the moment. I take that back. One game I really want to play is the Subnautica game. If you guys would be interested in watching me play that game, please let me know in the comments below. But those are something I really like watching. I also want to try the new, well, it's not new, but I want to try that game called GTFO. I've been watching some gameplays of that, and I thought it was really cool, and I really want to give it a try. And I used to play Borderlands, but I've pretty much completed Borderlands. But I could restart from the beginning and record my gameplay if you guys want to see that. Let me know in the comments if y'all want to see that. And then something else I want to do is I would really like to play like Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, but I hate jump scares, so I don't know if I could handle that. Next we'll go in with my liquid eyeliner. But that's something I like to do when I'm bored, is like play games or read or watch videos or craft. I do crafting a lot. I have a Cricut and I love crafting things. I like making like t-shirts and all that fun stuff. If you guys would like a video on that, y'all can also comment that down below. I was thinking about doing some videos on that as well. So if you guys are interested in that, please let me know. And then something else I really like to do is I really like to go shopping. When I have the money for it, at least. one wing eyeliner is longer than the other, but it's fine. That's something I really like to do. I'm going to go back in with my stick eyeliner and do my under eyes. But those are what I like to do when I'm bored. Or sometimes I'll just like sit in front of this mirror and I'll do my makeup. That's something else I really like to do. Because it's fun and I really enjoy it. And then I'm going to go in with the Jeffree Star, can't say this word because I'll get demonetized, mascara. And then let's see. Let's go ahead and move on to the next question. What is my favorite adventure I've been on? I went on a lot of adventures back in high school. My marching band went on a lot of band trips. And I really enjoy a lot of the things I got to do in high school. I got to march in a parade at Disney. I got to march in the parade at SeaWorld. I got to go on a cruise and play on a cruise ship with my band. I got to take my family 2 years ago on a cruise to the Bahamas. That was my second cruise. This cruise this year, speaking of this cruise, I don't know if we'll be able to go now because we were booked on Carnival Cruise Line, and even though I'm vaccinated, my family is not, and my sister doesn't really want to be, so it's just good medical reasons why, I feel like. And she doesn't really want to be vaccinated, so with that being said, we might have to postpone the vlog, but I am thinking about going ahead and if my family doesn't want to go, I might honestly go myself and just still vlog it. I might see if I can take a friend or two, so that would still be an option for you guys. And then but yeah, so that would be an option for you guys. And I'm not 100% sure if that's what I'm going to do, but I told my family we would talk about it and reconvene on it. But I love cruises. I'm going to go in with another mascara just to kind of help build that lash. Because Jeffree's helps with like building length, and this makes it look fuller. There we go. Now I'm gonna do my bottom lashes, but that's just something I like to do. And then I also really like, I went to the pumpkin patch in my family this past year, and that was really fun. I'd never been to a pumpkin patch, and I really had a good time with my family. And then I want to go to a sunflower farm and cut some sunflowers. I've done it once, but I want to do it again, because sunflowers are my favorite flower. Sorry. And that's something I would like to do, is like start a sunflower garden. But we are having to move, So I'm going to wait until we get to a new house before I do that. And I can show y'all like a moving vlog as well. But that is just something I like to do for fun, is those like few things, is like go on cruises, or like my funnest adventure was probably like cruise or getting to march in the Disney parade. Those were one of my fondest memories. Let me think. What's the next question? What am I most scared of? Something I'm most scared of is people leaving me. I have a history of people not wanting to stick around in my life. And it scares me when people don't stick around. So my biggest thing with that is like, it always worries me when people don't stick around, because I think it's on me, but it's not. It's because they gave up on me. So that's something I'm most scared of, is like people leaving me, and it's something I can't control. Just because like I have very bad trust issues, because I'm so used to people saying they'd be around but not, and so I just kind of assume nobody's going to be around. That's something I'm very scared of. Something I'm going to go in with is divine intervention, which is this white color right here, and I'm going to put it in the corner of my eye. Let's see. If I could live anywhere and bring anything I want, where would I live? Paris. I've always wanted to go to Paris. Paris is somewhere I've always wanted to visit, and I want to live there because I love the architecture, and I just love like the language, and I want to learn French. It's so like interesting to me. And what would I bring? I'd bring my family. Get them out of town. Explore the world. Something I'm going to do is like, I want my family, and I want to see the world. That's something that I've always wanted to do, is like go see places that I'm never going to be able to see more than probably once. And really just experience all that life has to offer. I want to plan a Europe trip, but I'm not 100% sure yet on exactly when I'm going to go. Like, I'm going to go. I just haven't know. I don't know when I'm going to go, and exactly like my trip route yet. But I am going to go, and I want to plan everything out before I actually go, so I don't get lost. And I kind of want to learn French before I go, so like I can actually talk to people. That is something I want to go do before I pass away, like in my lifetime. I'm going to go in with one of Jeffree Star's highlighters. I can't say the name because, again, I'll get demonetized. And I'll go in with this big brush. Something I like to do is I like to pat it, tap it, and just go in on the cheek. Tap, and then go in on the temple. The next question kind of plays into that next one. It's, what places are you keen to visit, far away and nearby? Places I'm keen to visit is England. I really want to go there. Paris. I want to go there. I really want to go to Scotland. I am obsessed with like British monarchy and like monarchs in general. I love like, ow, I hit my eye with that. I really love like British monarchy and French monarchy, and I'm really obsessed with Mary Queen of Scots. I love the show Reign, and I really want to learn more about her and her legacy, and like see the architecture, and I want to see a real castle, like a real castle, and I kind of want to explore a real castle. And so that's something I really want to go do. Nearby, I want to go see, I really want to go to California. I'm on the East Coast, so I'm in Georgia. And I really want to go to California and see the Hollywood sign. I really want to go see Yellowstone. I want to go see the Redwood Forest, the Aurora Borealis. That's something I'm really interested in. I really enjoy like those types of like places. I love history, so anywhere that like had to do with a war or Civil War, I really want to go there. That's just something I really want to go see. I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay all-nighter. I'm almost out of this bottle, but I have another bottle. I'm just gonna spray my whole face. Yeah, I'm almost out. It was splotchy. Let me go ahead and get that other one. I think it's time to retire this one. Yeah. Much better. Whew. So this is the final eye look. It looks much better in like natural lighting. I'm gonna put some lipstick on, but let me clean my glasses first. I will also do like a final look here in a minute. Let me go ahead. There we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair. Let me grab my brush. So let's see. Next question is what are you most proud of? Something I am most proud of is I recently just graduated college and got my degree in theater. Something else I'm very like proud of is like where I came from and how much I've succeeded in life. And you know, I've been through a lot in my life. And something like I really am proud of myself for coming through is like a lot of the hardships I had younger and things that I had to deal with in life. So those are some things I'm proud of. And like I'm proud of like how strong I am and you know things that I've done in my life that you know, I can say that no pretty much other kid has got to do. You know, I've gotten to play on a cruise ship, which not many people can say they've got to do. Like, play, you know, an instrument for a show on a cruise ship. And then, something else I'm also proud of is, like, my accomplishments. Like, I've gotten to go to Disney so many times. You know, for where I'm from and, like, where I came from. It's rare for a kid to get to go to Disney so many times, you know, in this small town. You know, most kids around here really haven't been once. And so, it's something that I'm very, like, happy and proud of because I've gotten myself there at least, like, 2 or 3 times. I got to go, like, hello. Sorry, Mom's popping in. But, something I'm really proud of is it's like I've taken myself to Disney at least 3 times. 1 fundraising and 2 other times I paid for. First time I'm thankful for my parents because they took me. But that's something I'm very proud of. While I'm finishing up this look, I'm going to go ahead and get dressed. I'm going to cut and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here's the final look. I've got my new shoes. You'll see those in... by the time this comes out, it's last week's video. And this is one of my new shirts I got from Disney. So it's got the yellow Mickey, and then on the back it's got New York in yellow. So this is my final look. I think it looks really good. I like it. If y'all enjoyed today's video, please let me know in the comments or in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions of what I should do next, if you guys want to see some gaming videos, let me know. Absolutely, I would love to do that. If you guys want to see some crafting videos, again, let me know. Again, I appreciate you guys being here and supporting me on my journey. I will give you an update on whether or not we're going to go on the cruise or not, but I'm going to be bringing you videos all year long. I upload every Saturday. I'm going to try to get my schedule a little bit better to where I can upload at least twice a week, but as of right now, it's going to be at least on Saturdays. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of what I should do next, please leave it in the comment below. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to be true and be you. Bye!